Jennifer Antonetti. I'm a band director for Topeka Public Schools in Topeka, Kansas, and today I will be talking about the application BatonSync. I'm also the secretary for KBA. So BatonSync is a web-based application for music teachers to help manage stuff in their classroom. So some of that stuff could include uniforms, equipment, instruments, lockers, all kinds of the stuff that we have to check out to students. We developed BatonSync to be based on the director. So this works really well for teachers who are at multiple schools, teach across multiple grade levels, and who teach across multiple disciplines or subjects, including band, orchestra, choir, general music, and everything else in between. So I did want to go ahead and do a very quick walkthrough of BatonSync. This is my actual account that I use for my middle school, my elementary school, and my high school. You can see it's pretty bare bones. This is our version 2 of BatonSync, and we're actually getting ready to release version 3 very, very soon, which we're super excited about. But I want to show you what it looks like. So I'm going to click on my middle school portal. And you can see on the side is our navigation bar, so that will show things like my students, instruments, equipment, locker, uniforms. What's nice is once we get all of the student information entered, we start to see metrics about our own program. So you can see your total enrollment, instruments, equipment that you might have, ensembles, lockers, and then you can also see a brief breakdown of instrumentation. Students will show up as a list, and as you associate different things with the student, such as lockers or instruments, there are tags that show up with that. For instruments, you can see some quick information like the brand, type, and then also a condition of the instrument, so you can tell which instruments are checked out and which are the really good instruments you want to check out versus ones that are maybe not quite as good. This is also searchable by any part of the instrument, so you can search by brand, your school number, your serial number, anything like that. For lockers, you can put them in any form possible. So if you want an alphanumeric locker or just numbers or just alphabet, you can assign multiple instruments to a locker. You can assign lockers to students. You can assign multiple students to lockers. You can track combinations and a lot of things with lockers. With uniforms, this at the high school has been super, super handy. When I click on uniforms, I can see all of the uniforms that are checked out to students, and I can search them by number or type. But what's really handy is I can check them in with one button. Finances is going to be a way for you as the director to track things like fundraising or trip accounts, or how much you raised from each fundraisers, student payments, band fees, all of those types of things. The way I use this with students is mostly when they lose things, when they can't find a part of their uniform, I can search it very quickly. If students forget their locker combination, I can search for it very, very quickly. So this has been really helpful. An advantage of BatonSync is that it is focused on the director. That's a huge pro for you all. One of the cons that we hope to turn into a pro is that this is still a very new program. We're still developing it, but that also means that we take feedback. This is Kansas company. Myself and my husband are the only employees, and we're the only developers. And so we want to really make sure that we will develop this based on the needs of directors. Right now, we have directors in over 10 states using BatonSync and loving it. And I would always absolutely encourage you to check out our website. It's at batonsync.com. We can also be found on all of the socials, generally at BatonSync. Please check out our YouTube channel. It also has a lot of really great tutorials and information about how to use BatonSync. If you have any other questions, I would absolutely love to be able to answer them and tell you how I use BatonSync in my class and how much I love it as a program and how much I think it will be able to help you in your program as well. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the day.